We are a little bit over half health, I think. It's kind of deceptive. The bar looks bigger when you have more, but we're doing okay. The boss is now jumping to the base, so we have to meet up with him there. We have 43, which is enough to buy something. We can either get drones or sensors. I think we should go ahead and get max sensors. Why the hell not? Actually, we probably should have gotten power, but you know what? We're gonna have to live with this choice. I think we can make it work. We do want to make sure that Robust finally gets healed before we enter the last phase of the boss fight. That's going to be really important. So far, I am very pleasantly surprised with how we've managed to do. Mind control has helped us a lot more than I thought it would, and the anti-drone has helped us more than I thought it would. The charge laser, wow, you have kind of let me down, but at the end of the day, 1,000 cuts, it still works. We do damage with our mind control, and we do damage with our charge laser eventually. So let's make this happen. Okay, it has a giant Zoltan shield. We can't mind control through that, but that's alright because he seems to have wanted to mind control our guy. He has that now. Yep, that's also new in Advanced Edition. We'll be using our mind control this whole fight just to counter his mind control. But that's okay, it only takes us 1 power to do that. You'll notice he can now board us. And I would actually say this will work out to our advantage because we're prepared to fuck up some borders. And boy, are we about to fuck up some borders. We're gonna cloak away from those missiles. Same as before. When we're cloaked, if we manage to kill their guys, it also means they can't teleport back. So they're basically just depleting their own crew, and that means they won't be able to repair. We need to go ahead and counter that mind control once again. If we're really lucky, his power surge will happen while we're still cloaked, but I don't think we are. We did still manage to lose or miss every shot. That's awesome. We're going to power up our medbay because they just decided to board us in there, which is hilarious. We'll need to have our NG man shields. He's not really skilled at it, but that's okay. We can also definitely fire to wear down that giant Zoltan shield. It will take a little bit to do that. You'll notice our guys are actually gaining health while they're fighting. And that's just because they're in the medbay and it's a level 2 medbay. Right now, we don't actually need our shields as much as we need to be able to dodge, and our defense drone will help, so every little bit counts. We just got hit with 1 missile for 1 damage. You know, that could be way worse. He only hit our doors. Actually, the wrong guy is on our engines. That actually cost us 5% evade, so that's not great. I think that was from a mind control that happened earlier. I'm not positive. But anyway, we're about to kill yet another of their men. And I think we'll be in a very good position soon. We don't need to prioritize their mind control. And in fact, we can't do that yet. I don't know why I've even been waiting to do this in conjunction, because we just need to wear down the Zoltan shield, ultimately. They're about to power surge again. I'm actually only going to dedicate 1 power to cloak. And that's just because that's all we need to dodge this. They took out our defense drone. We're gonna definitely want to aim for their missile as soon as we get through the Zoltan shield. And as you can see, even if we could mind control through their Zoltan shield, well, we need it to counter their mind control, so it's not really a possibility. This is not going as well as I'd like, but I still think we'll be okay. I'm going to send both NGs into the engine room right now to help put out that fire and repair it. We have all of our weapons. That's about what I expected to happen. There's a power surge and we're having missiles fired at us. Our cloak's still not up yet, so we're going to want to go ahead and use our defense drone. This is still less than ideal. I think we can still eke out a victory though. Our dodging is good, as you can see, so even when we're not cloaked, a lot of times we don't take any hits, or not very many at least. It's a good thing we can counter their mind control, otherwise having that NG taken over at such a time would be just really terrible for us. But you can keep in mind their crew has been devastated. So they can't repair very fast at all. And once we actually get in to start doing some damage, namely to their shields, that damage is going to stick. I still think we have to prioritize that missile first though, even before the shields. It's just so important to get that down. I don't really like... I don't like everything about this, but I think we can certainly make it work. See, now they only have a pilot and one guy on weapons. If we could board them right now, that would be excellent. You notice that that time when they overcharged, they just got a new Zoltan shield. They didn't actually zap us. I kind of would have preferred to get zapped, because now this is just going to take even longer. And the longer this takes, the more times they can shoot us with that goddamn missile. We just really don't like the missile. At least everything is repaired right now. While it's relatively calm, we're going to let our engineers get healed a little bit. We're about to have another power surge. This one will be of the zappy kind, but we can wait until just the right moment, and then we'll engage our cloaking. And all those misses are just glorious to see. We counteract the mind control once again. We'll get a guy in our sensors to make sure that's all set up, and we'll have another guy in shields just in case. Our charge laser is going to charge while we're cloaked. Our cooldown on the Finch drone will also go away, and we'll be ready to rock as soon as this cloak is over. And in fact, the timing is perfect, so we'll bring down that defense a little bit better. He is going to fire a missile volley immediately, so that's not great. He's kind of using the 1,000-cut strategy on us now, which is why we really need to get through to those missiles. That's the main thing that's hurting us. Once we take care of the missiles, then I think we can be fairly certain of victory. While those missiles are still around, well, anything could happen. We're going to go ahead and just vent the airlock because there's a fire in there. Once our charge laser finishes, since they don't have a Zoltan shield, we should finally, just in time, we should finally be able to fire upon their missiles. Okay, we still only hit it once. One more time and their missiles will not be able to hurt us anymore. That's what we need to happen. We need it very badly because we really can't withstand a whole lot more. This power surge might be another Zoltan shield, but it's not. We're about to get hit with more lasers. One of them hit our O2, but we have 2 levels of O2, so we didn't immediately lose oxygen. Our weapons are available. We need to fire. Everything missed. That's bad. This is getting pretty tense. Our mind control is also harmed. We really need to make sure that's up by the time he mind controls our guy. We do still have 1 level, and that's all we need. He's firing missiles again. We're going to go ahead and cloak. Almost missed that missile volley there, but I noticed it just in time. This time, I think I will give our men a little bit more time to repair. And there's also a power surge, so we'll just wait that out. I think the timing has changed. Oh, well, it's this lovely kind of power surge. God damn it. That's not what we wanted. So we're kind of in trouble. We could still win, but this could go either way at this point. They're trying to mind control us again. We're not falling for it. We need to get back on sensors. We're almost through the Zoltan shield. And there we go. So now we just need to charge our laser once again. We're about to get power surged, so we'll wait for that to happen. The missiles happen to fire at the same time, so we can dodge both now in one cloak. Beautiful. Well, we can of course counteract that. Fairly soon we will be able to fire again. Even though we're cloaked, we want to push our advantage while he does not have the Zoltan shield. Finally the missiles go down. Now I'm a lot more confident in our ability to win this. We don't need any of the drones anymore, so our power situation is fine. And as long as we wait to get our charge up, we can hit their shields and they will not be able to effectively repair them. If they do, they won't have a pilot, so they can't dodge. We can still get hit when they do this giant volley, as you can see here, but usually only one or two get through when that happens, so we're just going to have to hope that that's how it stays, and we might just win this. That fire and missiles is kind of a nice bonus, but it's not going to actually do anything. It's kind of sealed off in there. He did manage to repair the shields. Hopefully we can get through a little better this time. Or, you know, just not at all. We're going to go ahead and just cloak now to make sure that we avoid any nastiness from this incoming power surge. While we're cloaked, we're going to go ahead and just use this to heal as many guys as we can. So just looking at who we can spare, we should just go ahead and send some of these guys back to man sensors and doors. These guys look like they're doing pretty well. I don't think it's worth moving them, so we'll just keep this how it is. Our weapon will be done charging before cloak is over, and now we can just fire upon them again. We got through once, so again the 1,000 cut strategy. Hopefully this time it will be a little more effective, just because they only have the one crew member left, having thrown their lives away in a failed attempt to board our ship. And again with the shield, which will give him more than enough time to repair his other shield, we're just going to have to keep up this gradual assault. Now that the missiles are down though, I'm still pretty confident that we can eke out a victory. The missiles were really our main threat there. As you can see, if you don't have a way to counteract their mind control, say by destroying their mind control system or having your own as we do, you're going to be in trouble. So mind control is also really good for helping you in this final stage of the boss. Cloaking, once again, saving our bacon. If you don't have cloaking, there's really nothing you can do to make sure you don't take damage from that. Cloaking is the only reliable way to not take damage from that particular supercharged blast. Okay, we actually hit twice that time, which may give us the opportunity to follow up, as long as they don't power surge out a Zoltan shield. That time they just shot a shitload of lasers. They only did one hull damage, didn't hit a system, so I'm alright with that. Counter their mind control again. We'll need to make sure that the correct guy is manning the system, and then send everybody back in their proper area. Mind control is messing with us there. We lost power in our charge laser, but we put it back while it was paused, so we didn't actually lose everything. I think that's new in Advanced Edition. They only have 3 shield bubbles now, so we will be able to do a full blast against only 3 shields, and yet we still missed all of it. Missed opportunity, he'll probably be able to repair. And once again, we will stealth away from his power surge. And counter his mind control with our own. We're fully charged. Let's go for it. Misses all around. It is kind of annoying when it takes so long, and it is still a little hectic. We only have like 6 health left. We could still lose this, especially now that we're gonna get a power surge. Well, it's not a laser kind. You almost want to see that laser surge, because at least then you can attack them. As it stands, this is really just slowing down our progress, making it even slower than the normal attrition that we would usually have to inflict on them. We're going to let our weapons fire just a little bit more and then we're going to cloak away from the power surge. Okay, once again, countering the mind control. It's just so useful to have that. You only need one power in it, and it's really always bad to have to fight your own crew. So when you don't have to do it, it makes you feel very good. It's the opposite of bad. I would really just love to actually hit them one time. We've had terrible luck with that. The chance of hitting them is really pretty good. I mean, it's not amazing, but we shouldn't be missing as much if it were just an average game. I think the RNG has really just shat on us this game. That's okay. Let's fire again. More misses. It's just so disappointing. You'd really like to see some of these missiles get through. It's 7 shots. You only need 1 to do damage. We can't use our mind control offensively on the weapon guy like I would really like to. So we're stuck just, you know, charging our laser, so to speak. We hit him twice. We can now cloak away from the power surge this time. And we're going to just let our laser charge while we're cloaked. If they start to get another power surge, we need to just fire because it could be a Zoltan shield. We're going to go for the shields again. And we did actually get 1 hit this time, so that's better than nothing at least. Another power surge is incoming. We're getting pretty low on health now, so this could be potentially pretty bad. It's going to be a really, really close fight. This makes me very nervous. Right now I'm not really sure there's a whole lot of commentary to be said. We basically just have to continue to break down their Zoltan shield, do what we've been doing, hope we get more lasers through, and that's about the best we can do. Alright, we're gonna let our weapons charge now. We need to cloak from the power surge. And wait once again for our weapons to charge. Ooh, I haven't had a boss fight this hectic in a very long time, actually. Usually I pick up a teleporter early on and I maximize the amount of scrap I get, and I'm in a much better position. We didn't manage to do that in this game, so we're really just scraping by on the skin of our teeth that we can even get through their shields. So it's possible that we can get through. It's possible that he'll blow us up near the very end. Anything could happen right now. We managed to get through that one. Our cloaking is back up now, so we can at least survive the next one, and here we go again, shooting more. Our weapons people appear to have decided to switch places through mind control again, so we'll need to switch them. And just waiting for our stuff to charge more. I think I might actually start targeting their engines just because it's so far away from their pilot that if he wants to repair it, he has to haul his ass all the way across the ship. And that just seems like the right kind of dick move. Now it's on fire. Okay, that plan actually went a lot better than I thought it would. So, yeah, that's fantastic. We'll just let our weapons charge. While he's away, I think they do have some autopiloting, so they can still evade a little bit. But the fact that the engine room is on fire is also going to hurt their evasion. It's going to make getting through their shields a lot easier. We finally managed to get through a little bit again. We're going to get hit with the power surge, but I think we can survive it. And now that their engines are completely gone, I'm feeling a little better about this. We're still really perilously low on health. But we're about to have cloaking once again. That was not actually an offensive energy charge, so we were safe from that. It's just another Zoltan shield. We can break through those easily enough, especially now that he does not have engines. Of course, we're going to cloak away from the power surge as we let our weapons charge. Counter their mind control on our pilot. It looks like their crew member is having trouble with the fire spreading and their O2 is out. If all of their crew dies, the ship will actually turn into an AI ship. And we don't want that, because that means it can repair itself. Oh! But we won. Victory. Just barely by the skin of our teeth we won. We didn't lose a crew member. I'm really proud of us. I think I couldn't be more pleased with that barely scraped by victory. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I certainly did. And I hope you keep up with the series. I'm sure that I'll do more. I've been Mumple Stiltskin. This is Faster Than Light. Have a good one.